What's going on, everybody? It's Blackjack. Welcome back to the second part of the second chapter of Aviary Attorney. Gawk! JJ. Severin. Gawk! Nervous. Why would I be nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm as calm as a cuckoo. You're the nervous one. The whole courtroom is nervous. Whoa, cool your feathers, Falcon. Be like me. More laid back, relax, carefree. Terrible. Terrible. You can't even maintain a stoic facade. I thought this trial would be the perfect opportunity for you to redeem your previous embarrassments. But if this is how you act before the trial has even started, why, you pompous tail posture perfect. Uh-oh. Judge Romulus. Okay, so for those of us that know a little bit of Roman history, Romulus, Remus, the children that, the wolf mother and all that whole thing. That's crazy that's actually the judge. I think I have that right. Okay, just give me 1 sec. I want to make sure that I didn't just fuck that up. I definitely got that right, though. Yes, that is exactly what it is. I was worried for a second. I was like, oh god, I don't want to give misinformation. And I was like, okay, no, I was right though. Yes. All right. Order. Let's all settle down. Court is now in session. Psst, Falcon. What is it? Is it me, or does the primary judge look hairier today? That's a different judge than the one who resided over Dame Cataline's trial, you doofus. Oh, still, it's a little strange, isn't it? It is a little, I suppose. Excuse me, Your Honor. I was under the impression that Judge Maxime would be residing over this case. Where is he? Judge Maxime has gone on temporary sick leave due to a terrible accident with a flight of stairs. But rest assured, assessors, prosecutor, defense, and members of the jury, that I am more than qualified to fill his shoes. Without further ado, let's get this show underway. This is the trial of Prince Juan Querido, who stands accused of murdering Major Howe and of conspiring to murder the king himself. Roll call. Defense is present and ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Good, very good. I expect this to be a nice, speedy trial. I don't want to see this dragged out by technicalities and bureaucracy. Well said, Your Honor. I expect that once the court sees the overwhelming evidence, this trial will be over in 5 minutes. For 5 minutes? He's just messing with your head, Falcon. Keep it together. So, we're all on the same page. Excellent. Prosecutor, please call your first witness to the stand. Very well. I call the police officer who investigated the crime scene. I call upon Inspector Juste Volerti. Step up to the stand, Inspector, and recite the oath. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Please recite your name and occupation for the court record. My name is Inspector Juste Volerti. I am a servant of the law, a scourge of the gutter rats. That'll do, Inspector. We've all heard your monologue before. Whoa, Cocorico really is going for a speed record, isn't he? Now, can you tell us what you witnessed on the morning of the 7th of January? Of course. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I was called to the Louvre Grande Gallery by one of the King's Royal Guards. Did he just say o'clock? There I saw Prince Juan, King Louis Felipe, the corpse of Major Howe with a rose in hand, and around 24 citizens. The citizens of the king himself all attest to seeing Major Howe taking the rose from Prince Juan's hand and then promptly dropping dead. And what did the morgue uncover upon examination of the corpse? The coroner determined with absolute certainty that Major Howe died of poisoning. Aside from a prick upon the finger, there was no sign of external harm to Major Howell's body. Therefore, the poisoned rose must have been the cause of death. That's not necessarily true, but I wonder if we'll be able to piece that all together without all the clues. This makes this a lot more interesting than most other games where they have you get all the clues, and then you just kind of have to piece it all together. But if I'm missing something, can I piece it together? That does seem very implicative of the prince. I have no further questions. Damn, I was hoping that coroner's report would determine that the guy died from a freaking heart attack or something. That would make for a particularly speedy trial, wouldn't it? But no, we are not so lucky. Something else must be amiss in that old bird's testimony. Right, I'll tear it apart. Your Honor, I wish to cross-examine the witness. Falcon, wasn't it? Don't waste the court's time. A high-ranking police officer would never lie on the witness stand. I wouldn't accuse the inspector of lying. I just want to make sure that every base is properly covered. It sounds like pointless nitpicking to me, but I'll allow it. For now. Go on, Falcon. Do your cross-examination. It's like the statement of question. Okay. The thing that I want to do here is I want to talk about the poisoning. But specifically, what did it? Inspector, you said that the coroner determined with certainty that Major Howell was killed by poison. Correct. He stated the signs and symptoms were textbook. He stated that the signs and symptoms were textbook. There is no possibility that his death was natural. How? How exactly was Major Howell poisoned? What was the delivery mechanism? His finger was pricked by the poison rose. He even commented out loud about it seconds before dying. All 22 citizens who witnessed the murder attested to seeing and hearing this. Is there any possibility that he was poisoned by something else? What an absurd thing to ask, JJ. You just heard that 22 people saw the victim prick his finger and die. What are you suggesting, Bakak? That the pricked finger had no relation to the poisoning? That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't doubt that Major Howell was poisoned, but I do doubt that the rose was the cause. Unbelievable! Only a total buffoon could fail to draw the blatant link here. JJ, as tempting as it is to sit here and lecture you on the basics of cause and effect, I'll end this discussion painlessly. Inspector, please tell the defense that you found traces of poison on the thorn of the rose itself. He didn't. That should alleviate all doubt that the rose was, in fact, the poison delivery mechanism. Actually, I can't tell him that. I dread to ask, but why not? We didn't check the roses for traces of poison. It just seemed obvious that the rose caused the poisoning, given the timing of the incident. Well then, now would be a good time to make a test. Here's a marvelous thought. We prick the finger of the defendant with the rose. If there is no poison on the rose, then Prince Juan lives, and he is free to go. Oh great, a witch trial. If the rose is poisoned, then the prince dies, but that's okay, because the punishment would be just and fitting for the crime. A marvelous suggestion. What is this, a witch trial? Hey, I jumped on that one. What is this, a witch trial? This isn't America, Severin. That's not how we do things here. Calm your feathers, JJ. It was clearly a joke. Just like Americans. There are far more humane ways of testing for poison. I'm sure that the inspector will perform his duty with due diligence. Actually, we won't be able to test the rose for poison at all. Why's that? Given the dangerous nature of the flower, it was destroyed by the police force. We burned it to ashes. Such unprofessionalism. If we have no way to know whether the rose was poison, that's interesting, because that fucks up a lot of things. Then this whole trial ought to be called into question. Nice try, JJ, but through the process of reasoning by elimination, we can still deduce with absolute certainty that the rose was poisoned. See, that's not true. In other words, there was nothing else at the crime scene that could have caused the poisoning. Wrong. There was something else at the crime scene that could have contained the poison. Something the investigative police blindly overlooked. Take a look at this. What's this? Falcon, how could this possibly have contained poison? Well, you see, you picked the wrong piece of evidence, didn't you? No, wait. Yeah, I messed up. Wait, what? If you're quite done with your tomfoolery, JJ, I would like to see this alleged item that you... Oh no, do I not have the evidence? Maybe it's because I didn't find the person. Does this affect how the oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I have a feeling we're probably going to be replaying this chapter. Oh no. I don't have it. I don't have it. How do I go back out? I don't know what to do. I can't go back. Do I just have to admit that it's the rose? What's this, Falcon? How could this possibly have contained the poison? I don't have it. That's the problem. All right. Well, Your Honor, I would like to declare a mistrial. A what now? A mistrial. This trial was not progressing in a manner befitting of justice. The defense is blatantly floundering, more so than usual. He's seemingly unable to provide a single coherent thought. Hey! He's got a point, Falcon. Your arguments have been all over the place. Perhaps the defense's arguments are terrible because there's nothing that can be defended. That's possible. Or he is drunk. It wouldn't be the first time. I'm not drunk. You certainly aren't sober. In any case, I would suggest that we hold off the trial until the defense can put more than 2 words together without stumbling. Cocorico is helping us? This is ridiculous. Why are we letting a blatant criminal get a free pass just because his lawyer is an alcoholic? Your Honor, I am certain of Juan Querido's guilt as you are. But to prove his guilt the legal way, the right way, I need a competent opponent to debate with. Let me deliver justice in a subtle legal environment. Give the defense one more chance to gather their evidence. Yeah, fine. Court will resume this Friday, that's 21st of January at 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Prosecutor, do your damn job. Get this stupid fox a conviction already. I will do my best to ensure that justice is served, Your Honor. Defense, don't think you can worm your way out of the second trial session with any more mistrial nonsense. One slip up and I'll condemn the stupid fox on the spot. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. Well, so, we need to get our fucking ducks in a row. JJ? You dolt! You colossal dolt! How could you mess up that trial session so badly? No need for personal insults. I'm doing my best. I really was. Evidently, your best is not good enough. Your client would be waiting at the guillotine if I hadn't played the mistrial card back there. Why do you care? I thought securing guilty verdicts was your raison d'être. Yeah, you were bragging about a quick trial and everything. You hopeless, blithering fools. I don't live to condemn criminals. I live to ensure that justice is served. And I cannot do that if the opposition wastes their time twiddling their thumbs when they should be building a defense. Whatever, I don't care. I'm not your mentor. If you fail, it's no skin off my back. Did you chase after us just to berate us? No, I came to give you this. Oh my god, you had... Was that intentional? It's a letter that ended up in my pigeonhole, but it's addressed to you. letter for me? I wonder why it wasn't sent to my office. I don't know. I'm not a courier. I have business to attend to. Both of you, get your murder together. Get our what? Is that an expression now? Anyway, what does the letter say, Falcon? It's a threat. A threat made with cutout newspaper letters. Whoa, I didn't know those things actually existed. Let me see. Falcon. You got lucky this time. But stop your investigation or there will be consequences. Scary. There is no question that this letter originated from Major Howell's murderer. It's curious that the writer chose to threaten us rather than Severin. He was the one who saved that trial after all. Maybe we're closer to uncovering the murderer than we thought. So we had to do this in order to get that plot point. That's interesting. Maybe, but why would a person with write with cutout newspaper letters like this so that we don't know who wrote it? Masking one's handwriting would be the most common reason. Though I can't help but wonder why would they bother since we don't have any handwriting samples to compare it to. Or do we? No. No. Actually, never mind. We're still going ahead with our investigation though, right? Oh yes, absolutely. If a lawyer were deterred every time they received a threatening letter. Oh, that's right, because what's-his-face went on vacation. We needed him to come back. Oh, that's a good point. Besides, with only 3 days before the next trial session, we can't afford to be worrying about petty things like this. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wow, you're right. Let's make those days count. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, that went completely bad. But that's fine. We can still put this together. We can put this together, and I think things will be okay. All right. I think we need to go to La Conciergerie so that we can talk to our fake prince. Quark! You again. Visiting hours are over. Come back later. I have no time for your quibbling, monsieur. Stand aside. Yeah, please, no. You can't talk to me like that. I'm Quark. I most certainly can. We have reason to believe that you are housing a suspect under false pretenses. That is in direct violation of statutes 204B and 488C of the French Criminal Code of Justice. Failure to comply with our request may result in you, yes, you, monsieur, being held directly responsible for any consequential legal action. All right. No need to break out the legalese on me. I'll go open that cell. Wow, Falcon. How did you memorize those criminal codes? He made it up. Memorize? Come on, Sparrowson. Learn how to bluff. I'm gonna hate this fucker by the end of this trial. Ah, Senor Falcon, it is good to see you again. You have some good news about my case, I hope. Listen, Juan, in order to maximize our chances of a successful trial, I need to know every bit of information. I can't work with half-truths. If you tell me one thing and the prosecution's evidence tells me another, then we're both in trouble. I'm afraid I don't quite follow, senor. Do you want me to spell it out? I know that you're not the Prince of Spain. I know that your name is not Juan Querido. Where is this coming from? I assure you, senor, that I am the one who I claim to be. If you want your trial to be a farce, then you don't need my help. Come, Sparrowson, we're leaving. Wait. Calm yourself, Monsieur Falcon. I will reveal all. But let us get down to business. I trust my compañero, Mousy. Well, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing with accents in this situation. Like, I'm putting a French twinge on Spain again. Why? I heard that my country is in a state of turmoil. Why am I making him? I'm still doing it. El Ingeniero Hidalgo Don Quixote de la Mancha has been added to your evidence folder. How can I do that in perfect fucking Spanish and not fucking get a Spanish accent right? Wait a minute, Falcon. What is it? Did something seem off about Prince Juan to you? He seems colorful to me. Throwing roses, spouting about literature. Juan's one suave Spaniard. Maybe I misread him. I am Spanish after all. I'd be able to spot this out. Maybe it's that fact that he kept slipping out of Spanish and French. I mean, I did come to France after all. I would know the difference between the two. Did you just say monsieur? What happened to your Spanish accent? Oh my god! My Spanish French makes sense! We made it make sense! We made it make sense! We made it make sense! It actually, this makes me so happy that like me being unable to do a Spanish accent and instead mixing in it with French is now going to actually be explained. Oh, that's beautiful. Your suspicions are well placed. Juan Querido is not my real name, and I am not the Spanish prince. That was just a persona I concocted for the purpose of getting arrested. So, what? Why would you want to get arrested? You're putting me in a difficult position, monsieur. If I tell you the full story, I would be putting someone else in danger. How about this? I'll tell you a story. I like stories. There was a girl, a mademoiselle, who was in a great deal of debt. Everyone has a debt these days, monsieur. Indeed, but this particular mademoiselle was indebted to a very powerful man, and that man wished to collect. That mademoiselle had no means of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man and I will forget what you are owed. Refuse and I will reap what I am owed from your parents. With no alternative options, the mademoiselle accepted. But another man, a gallant knight with foolish, archaic notions of chivalry, heard the mademoiselle's story. The knight knew that that murder was inevitable, but he saw a way to take the fall in the mademoiselle's place. Do you understand what I am saying, monsieur? I understand, monsieur. To be honest, it wasn't the subtlest of allegories. Storytelling was never my strong suit. But I'm glad that you're seeing things from my perspective. Hopefully that sheds some light on the situation. If I may ask, monsieur, why did you not just go to the police with the information that you had? The police are not always an option. What is a man to do when the justice system itself is the problem? Wow. I'll let you know when I figure it out, monsieur. Dwell on it. Perhaps we should talk about something else in the meantime? Yes, what is this real name of yours? So, what is your real name? What's in a name? It's just an empty label. What's in a name? Damn it, it's just an empty label, a vapid reflection of who we really are. Today, I am Juan Cordero, the Princess. I am Juan Querido. Oh, I've been saying Cordero this whole time, I think, and it's been Querido. Today, I am Juan Querido, the Prince of Spain. Tomorrow, I may be Bruno Rea, a pauper living under a bridge, under a bridge of the Seine. But that doesn't change who I am or what I do. That didn't really answer my question. No, I suppose it didn't. But you're a smart bird, Monsieur Falcon. I suspect that you already know my real name. You are Renard Volp's private investigator, and that's why he was on vacation this whole time. Very astute, and you are Monsieur Falcon, private defense attorney. But that wasn't always your name, was it, Monsieur Falcon? Just like me, you know how to adopt a new persona on a whim. You changed your name, Falcon? I didn't know that! This isn't about me. Juan, Renard, Monsieur, we're trying to uncover the truth here. I'm actually an eagle. I'm really American. I'm actually American, but I put on this like French accent to kind of to cover it all. But we're not talking about that right now. That's why I hate American things. Of course. So, what truth is it that you are attempting to uncover, Monsieur Falcon? I don't have any more questions for you, Juan. I think we've learned all we can for now. Okay, by the way, I have to say this. I do like it's keeping things very immersed by him still calling him Juan, even though he just learned that his name is Renard. Because I always hate it when games, like, a truth is revealed and they immediately just switch to, like, okay, oh right, this is your name now. This is good writing that he's still calling him Juan, even though now he knows what his name is. Really? I don't feel like we've learned very much. Oh, Monsieur Falcon, before I forget, could you find Mousy and ask him whether the birds have successfully flown south for the winter? Whether the birds have flown south? What is that, some sort of code? Something like that. But rest assured, Monsieur, that this does directly pertain to the case. Well, if we have time, I'll be sure to let Mousy know. Let's make a move, Sparrowson. The trial day is approaching. Right. I think the last time we went to the Louvre, it was on a Thursday. No, Wednesday. So I'm gonna go there on a Thursday. I need to ask if the birds flew south. I don't know if this is a red herring or not. Oh, hello again. Hi, Mousy! Mousy, we have a message for you. It's from Prince Juan himself. He wants to know if the birds have flown south for the winter. Whatever that means. I mean, we're still here in France. Oh, yes, the birds have migrated successfully. But if Prince Juan told you that, then that means he trusts you. He wants you to take these. Go on, take them. These are used train ticket stubs. It looks, see, I like that because they're still like keeping up the act. It looks like two people took a railway trip to Vienna. What exactly is the point of this, Mousy? Where's Vienna? Prince Juan said they wouldn't help with the trial. See the names. Said they would help with the trial. See the names. Gauthier Signe, Nicole Signe. I recognize the surname, but I don't know who these people are. Neither do I, really. Monsieur, Prince Juan just told me to book train tickets for these people and then make sure that they caught the train. And so that's what I did. Strange. I'm not sure exactly how these stubs are supposed to help with the trial, but I'll keep hold of them just in case. Ticket stubs have been added to your evidence folder. Let's go, Sparrowson. I'm done playing courier. Good call. Let's say good call. Damn it. I gotta go back to the offices today. Fuck. I feel like we still don't have everything. I'm feeling pretty confident about this case. The big picture is coming together nicely. Is it really? Because I still feel like we're missing small things. I'm somewhat relieved that Prince Juan came clean. His secret was putting the whole case in jeopardy. I think they spelled jeopardy wrong. We've still got one day until the trial, but how to spend it? I suppose we could revisit the Louvre, or maybe we should just play some cards at Le Canard Joy. Is something wrong, Sparrowson? You're being unusually quiet. Falcon, we need to talk. What's up? See, I was doing some thinking. Dangerous thing to do, I know. Anyway, I realized that we were missing a crucial piece of evidence. What evidence would that be? Well, we know that Major Howell consumed a piece of chocolate before he died, and we know that he died of poisoning. But we still aren't sure that the chocolate was the cause. That's true. If we keep pushing the chocolate theory, Cocorico will almost certainly bring that up. So I thought to myself, if I were to consume the wrapper itself, then that may provide proof of whether it contains traces of poison. Well, sure. That could work, but it would be incredibly foolish. Wait, were you thinking of eating the wrapper, Sparrowson? Maybe. Well, stop those thoughts right now. I'm not going to let you potentially kill yourself like that. Heh, I knew you would say that. That's why I already consumed the wrapper. You fucking mad lad, what are you doing? 45 minutes ago! Sparrowson! Sparrowson! Doctor, is Sparrowson okay? I don't know what voice to give you, you beaked fellow. Well, he's not conscious. Well, he's not conscious. No. Well, he's not conscious right now, but he is stable. I think it's safe to say that your friend is not on his deathbed. Oh, thank God. Please don't put that needle anywhere near me. That is insanely long. How did you say this happened again? It's a long story. Lawyering, occupational hazard. Doctor, can you tell me what poison caused this? I have no idea. I'm an expert in mental health, not toxicology. But I have sent for a specialist who should be here by tomorrow morning. He will make a full assessment. I need that. That's good to hear. Thanks, doctor. Take good care of him. Wait a moment. There is a matter of the bill. We'll have to discuss it later. I have an important case to prepare for, and I'm one partner down. I see. Well, rest assured that your friend is in good hands. It's going to be like 50 francs or something. This is terrible. What the hell was Sparrowson thinking? I can't win a case like this. Actually, you can. Actually, you can. Well, actually, no, because he ate the evidence, which kind of sucks. But actually, you kind of can. I finally found you. Did someone say something? Running around like a headless chicken. You're one tricky lawyer to find. I told you to drop the investigation, but you just wouldn't listen. Who's speaking? I can't see you, monsieur. Step forward. Alright, I'll step forward. But it will be the last thing you'll ever see. Oh shit, what? Au revoir, JJ Falcon. What? What just happened? Where am I? Am I dead? No, that can't be right. This is nighttime. I'm just sleeping. If I focus and count to 3, I should be able to wake up. 1, 2. Did it work? Dame Caroline. Yeah, okay. Now it's coming. Now we're tying this back to this. I can't believe how easy you were to fool. I put on a cutesy voice, acted all innocent, and you ate the whole thing up. Shut up. I don't need to be lectured by a murderer. I'm the murderer? Why, Monsieur Falcon, it was your accusations that put Baron Rugiel now on death row. It wasn't my fault. Hey, where are you going? Out of my way, Severin. I'm not done talking to Dame Caroline. It wasn't my fault. Is that the excuse you make after all of your failures? I'm not making excuses. Failure after failure after failure after peacock. No desire to improve yourself. You're a joke of a lawyer, JJ. Don't call me JJ. That's all you have to say? How pathetic. You don't even deserve to stand in your grandfather's shadow. I love how I've evolved Cocorico's voice now. My grandfather. I'll prove you wrong. I can do better. Oh, it's you, Sparrowson. Have you come to berate me too? What? No. I'm just here to tell you to wake up. Wake up, monsieur. Wake up. Hey, can you hear me? I said wake up. Are you still drunk at the pub? Did this whole week that you imagine in your head not really happen? I would have gone nuts if that's actually what happened and we fucking time traveled back. Newly built bridge boasts a magnificent view of the Louvre and offers quick passages across the Seine. Okay. Toussaint. Come on, monsieur. Wake up. I said wake up. You're starting to worry me. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure whether I would have to find a doctor or a mortician. Ugh. My head. Where am I? The Pont des Arts. You know, by the Louvre in Paris, France. I just fished you out of the Seine. Nearly broke my rod doing it. Wait, I know you. You're that disrespectful lawyer guy. Giro Falco or something. Or something. What time is it? Actually, what day is it? You hit your head pretty hard, huh? It's the 21st of January and around 9 o'clock in the morning by my reckoning. 21st. 9 o'clock. Oh no, the trial. I should have been at the Cour d'Assises 10 minutes ago. Well, you're running late, but take it easy, monsieur. I'm sure they'll be understanding. No, they won't. Maybe if I sprinted. In your condition, that would be stupid. Take a seat. Clear your head. I'll go get some dry clothes. I don't have time for that. No time. Wait, monsieur, at least take this before you go. What's this? A dip pen? No, wait, it's a modern fountain pen. Bone handle. Golden nib? This is very fancy. Thanks, monsieur, but this isn't mine. Really? Are you sure? You were holding it pretty tightly when I found you. Oh, shit. I was thinking that it was going to find someone, we could trace it back to somebody else for their handwriting. Nope. Someone forged a letter with the... Oh, my God. They forged the letter with our hand. So, because when I heard that vrump, 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 I thought that was them dragging it. I mean, it could have been them dragging us into the river. Oh, shit. I was holding this? Then I suppose this has to be mine. Thanks, fisherman. I owe you one. Hey, don't call me a fisherman!